Okay, we are going to subtract integers. The first thing that you need to remember when you see this together, the first thing you should do is the opposite of minusing something is adding it. So when you see two subtraction signs together, you need to add them. I'm going to do number 2. This one says 2 minus 7. Well, first of all, we have to look and see if we're going to subtract two numbers. Right here we're not. So what I'm going to do is take 2 and subtract 7 from that. That's like saying if I had $2 and I owed someone 7, how much money am I left with? Well, what you do is we're going to take 7 minus 2 and you get 5. Now we're going to look at the signs. Whichever is the biggest number, we're going to put that sign in front of my answer. So I would get -5. Number 3, I think you should find as very easy. 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2, well, that's 4. That's pretty easy. The fun part comes when we get to number 5. It says -6 minus -3. Okay, well, the first thing you should do, because you see this double negative here, that's like saying add. Alright, so we look at the signs and we find out that one is negative and one's positive. So we're going to subtract the two numbers. 6 minus 3, that equals 3. Now we look at the signs in front, and which one is the biggest number? Well, the 6 is, and in front it says minus, so this will be minus also. So the answer is -3. The same thing is going to happen in number 6. -3 minus -2. Same thing, we see two minus signs together, so I'm going to say plus. Well, we have a minus and a plus, so we're going to subtract the two numbers. 3 minus 2 is 1. Now we're going to look at the signs in front. Alright, 3 is bigger, and it says minus, so we'll do -1. Now we're going to do number 11. Number 11 says 8 minus -7. Well, the first thing we do here is you see the double negative, so we're going to turn that into plus. This is a plus, this is a plus, so what's 8 plus 7? Well, that's 15. That's easy. Now, here's something that you should not get caught on, and hopefully you won't. Number 19 is a little bit tricky. Number 19 says -19 minus 8. Now remember, we're going to look at these two signs, and if they're opposites, if one's plus, one's minus, we're going to subtract these two numbers. Well, in this case, the signs are both the same. They're both negative. So what this means is I owe someone $19, and now I'm going to owe them $8 more, because it says minus. We're going to go more dollars, like you owe them more. So that actually means that you owe them, you add these two, 27. And the signs in front say that you should make that a negative number. So the answer is not going to be 11 or -11. If you see both of these that are negative, you're going to add the two numbers together and just stick the minus sign in front. So let me show you another example of that. Number 28. Number 28 says -11 minus 2. Well, they're both negative, so we're going to add the two numbers. 11 plus 2 is 13. Because they're both negative. If the one was a plus, then it wouldn't work. Now, the sign in front's negative, so my answer is negative. Let me show you one more, number 32. That one's negative 6 minus negative 20. So the first thing you saw the double negative, so we're going to make that a plus. Now we look at the signs. One's plus, one's minus. Up here, number 19, they were both negative, so I added these two together and just put the minus sign in front. This time, again, you have a plus and a minus, so we have to subtract this time. 20 minus 6, that equals 14. So now you have to look and see, okay, which one's bigger? The 20 is, and it says plus in front, so my answer is 14, positive 14. So to recap, if the two signs are the exact same, you'll add these two numbers together and just put whatever sign is in front. Like this one, I added 19 and 8, got 27, and it says minus, so I put minus. If they're opposites, one's plus, one's minus, then what you have to do is subtract these two numbers, so I got 14, and then whichever is the bigger one, put that sign, plus or minus, in front of your answer. Now, I'm going to do these last 12 quickly, knowing what I know about these concepts. This one says 5 minus negative 3. That's like saying plus, so 5 plus 3 is 8. 10 minus negative 6. Two negatives equals a plus. 10 plus 6. 14 minus negative 4. That's like saying plus. 14 plus 4 is 18. 60. 15 minus 10. That's just an easy subtraction problem. No tricks there. Negative 4 minus 6. Because these are both the same sign, I'm going to add these two numbers. That gives me 10. But there's a minus sign. So now that means it's a negative 10. Because that means I'm saying I owe someone $4, and then I owe him $6 more. So that's 4 and 6 more. So I owe him now 10. So when you see the signs are the same, remember, add these two, and then whatever sign is in front, positive or negative, stick that in your answer. 11 minus 6, that's 5. Negative 11 minus 17. Remember, both the signs are the same, so add them. 11 and 17, 28. But they're minuses. So there's your answer, minus 28. 4 minus negative 13. You see the double negative? 4 plus 13, that's 17. 6 minus 12. The sign in front of here is positive. So because you have a positive and a negative, we must subtract. 12 minus 6, that's 6. The second step, which one's the bigger number? The 12 is, and it says minus in front. So therefore, we'll put the minus right there. 13 minus 9, negative 7 minus 3. Again, the same signs, negative 7 and negative 3. Add the two numbers together and stick the sign in front. This one, double negative, 28 plus 12, that's 40. Enjoy the rest of the assignment. Next one, dividing integers.